Thank you, members of the media and the community, for attending our press conference today as we proclaim today as National Left-Handers Day. It's a celebration of the only people in the world that are in their right minds. And I'm gathered with some of the AV's finest left-handers in my presence right here, all of them genuine left-handers. And we'll start off with our mayor, lefty, Jim Ledford.
Thank you, John.
That was your right hand.
I did. Well, you know what? It's my honor today to be able to proclaim in the city of Palmdale National Left-Handers Day. Now, we know all of us have grown up as lefties. We've had to overcome some real obstacles. So this is really designed to give us some, well, to prop us up a little bit, make us feel more acceptable, right, to society. Anyway, it says here, launched in 1992, this yearly event celebrates left-handedness and raises awareness of the difficulties and the frustrations left-handers experience every day in a world designed for right-handers. And whereas between 10 to 12% of the people on this earth are lefties. Wonder how many in Palmdale are lefties?
Way more.
Way more. We probably have a higher left count than most cities.
Raise your left hand.
And whereas lefties live in a world designed for right-handed people, and we consider simple household items such as a can opener, scissors, spiral-bound notebook, proclamations, they're all designed for the right-handed society. It says left-handed people are more likely to have an IQ of over 140, very likely in this group. Yes.
You mean total?
Yeah. Total, yeah. Collective. And this is done by a study by St. Louis University in New York, so you know it's real. And famous left-handers include intellectuals like Albert Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton, and Benjamin Franklin, one of my favorites. And whereas, in addition to our current president, Barack Obama, many former presidents of the United States also were left-handed, including James Garfield, and Herbert Hoover, Harry Truman, Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, and, of course, George H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton. And it says lefties are more likely to excel in music, which I happen to love, math, which I'm okay, and athletics, which I was marginal. However, I, James C. Ledford Jr., Mayor of the City of Palmdale, on behalf of our entire City Council, do hereby proclaim August 13th as National Left-Handers Day in our City of Palmdale. Now, that's the easy part. I think the tough part is, well, after we show the proclamation, the tough part is we have an opportunity now to confess maybe some of our left-handed obstacles in life. And I think we ought to start off with Nardi Lopez, who is really in charge of the city. The rest of us work for her.
That's right.
So Nardi, please.
Yeah.
Well, my challenges were through elementary school. I always have to turn my paper upside down to be able to write, so it mattered who I sat next to, because if it was a right-handed person, we'd be hating each other.
Wow, very good. Jim Greenleaf, what about you?
Well, you know, I'm actually from Palmdale, and
Oh, it was traumatic.
Thanks,
You
Chris.
overcame.
I played baseball, Little League baseball here in Palmdale, and I'm left-handed, and they made me bat right-handed.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I became a cheerleader in high school.
Ooh. Chris Spiker, how about you? You look normal, but we know there's trauma.
Well, I know that you guys like to talk about baseball. Use that as an analogy all the time. The nice thing about when you get to bat left-handed, you're always a step closer to first base. Hey, so it's a natural advantage. But I never got that twisting, writing left-handed like President Obama does. But the way it worked for me was my printing became beautiful because I spent a lot of time making circles.
Wax on, wax off.
There you go.
Dave Child.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, and you guys probably remember this. Back in the days when we used pencils to write with, which is a long time ago, when you wrote, your
Number
hand,
two pencils.
your hand dragged across everything
Smeared it.
you wrote and
Yes,
smeared it, and you got in
yes.
trouble with the teacher. It was traumatic.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm welling up right now. And you know, the other thing that happened is I wanted to learn how to play golf. everybody in my family's right-handed. My dad said, here's some right-handed clubs. You want to play golf, you play right-handed. So,
Oh, wow.
again, yeah, it's hard.
That's why your game isn't so good.
And I want to say one last, yeah, right. I want to say one last thing. I was at lunch today, and there were 7 of us at the table. 3 of them were left-handers. So I demand a recount. It's got to be more than 10% in this country that are
Well, we just probably have a higher count in the Antelope Valley.
That could be, that could be.
And maybe even higher in Palmdale.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my trauma. As a kid, I rode my skateboard left-footed.
No.
The peer pressure was enormous.
That's called goofy.
It was goofy, and a lot of name calling. It was tough, but I overcame. So here we are, living examples of
Here.
people that overcome our obstacles in life, and now look at us. We're still left-handed.
Yeah.